Hello there. Mayor Voice is my name. I'm your vocal coach on Vocal Class 101. Now, for some days now, we've been covering some topics. We've been talking about how to prepare your voice for the tasks of singing. Remember, in our first two videos, we talked about preparing your voice, your warm-ups, and we also talked about your workouts. We talk about the physical workouts, then we talk about the vocal workouts. In the physical, we talk about the exercises and so on that helps to keep your body fit. Then in the vocal, we talked about your warm-ups, which are your lip trill, siren sounds, yawning, and a whole host of others. Now, in today's videos, we'll be looking at some new areas. We'll be talking about the mechanism of the voice. When we say the mechanism of the voice, what do we mean? We simply mean how the voice works. How the voice works. Just like every other machinery, every other system, there's a way that the voice works. Just like the car, your voice also has a modus operandi for it to function properly. All right, so for today, we'll be looking at, first of all, let's define the voice. What is the voice? The voice simply is speech. It is speech. I'm talking right now. You can hear me because this is my voice. All right. Now, the word voice came from the old Sanskrit, vox, which means to say or to speak, to say something. All right. Now, talking about how the voice works, how does it really work? How does it really work? Now, whenever we take in air, you breathe in. Now, when you watch me, whenever I take in air, my chest expands. My chest expands. What happens there? There's a structure inside of our body. There's a structure there. Now, that structure is what expands. It expands, and then the air fills that structure. That structure is what we call the lungs. We'll call it the lungs. I'll show you some of our students. I'm going to show you the pictures, what we mean by the lungs. All right. Whenever you take in air, your lungs expands. That's why your chest bulges out. It's the expansion of your lungs that causes that bulging out of your chest. Now, whenever you breathe in, the air goes straight into your lungs, fills your lungs up. Now, right under your lungs, we have what we call the diaphragm. We have what we call the diaphragm. This is the structure of the lungs. I hope the camera can picture this. That is the structure of the lungs. All right. Now, right under the lungs, there's a structure also that is called the diaphragm. Immediately your lungs expands, it pushes your diaphragm downwards. Then this same diaphragm pushes up like a parachute, and then your lung collapses, pushing out or forcing out the air straight into your trachea. This air that goes into your trachea gets here. This structure here, this very thick structure here, is called the larynx. It's called the larynx. So when the air gets there, that same air from your lungs, there's a structure inside of your larynx that is called the vocal cords. Now, this same breath that comes from your lungs causes your vocal cords to vibrate, just like the strings of your violin or the strings of your guitar. All right? The sound is now produced, what we call laryngeal sounds. Laryngeal sounds. Those same sound with that same breath from your lungs gets out of this your larynx and then goes straight into your mouth, inwards, and then in your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, the upper palate, they all help to shapen these sounds into what we call the voice. So basically, your voice is produced by the air you've taken through your nostrils that causes your lungs to expand. The air pushes out from your lungs, gets to your trachea, to your larynx, and then there's the vibration of your vocal cords, which we call laryngeal sounds. Those sounds getting into your mouth. There's a conversion by your tongue and your teeth of that same sound into what we call your vowels and your consonants. So you can hear me right now because my tongue, my teeth, and other structures are working to produce what we call the voice. So basically, that is the simple mechanism of the voice. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.